with inside the NBA, you know, after broadcasting for 20 years on TNT, they're saying that the final season will be 2024 to 2025 season, even if TNT is left out of the latest media rights deal, because TNT still has one more season left with the NBA to be able to broadcast and stuff like that. So, you know, Shaq, Ernie, Kenny, Charles, we only might have one more season left with those icons putting on some of the best basketball commentating that we've ever seen.
And well, certain shows, I think, and I ain't bullshitting with you. I think that we're entering, and I'm not comparing us to that show, but there are certain shows that they are a staple
in the culture
of the culture.
Yeah,
and that's definitely one of them. I can go back to certain sitcoms, Martin.
Yeah.
The Cosby Show.
Fresh Prince
of Bel-Air.
Yeah.
Certain movies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, anything that all the Fridays.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Harlem Nights.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Beverly Hills Cop.
Come on now.
These are staples.
Yeah.
And
Coming to America.
Coming to America. And inside the NBA with Charles Barkley and Kenny, them are a staple also.
Exactly.
It's
the NBA version and the athletic version of Days of Our Lives.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You know,
they live with us.
They live with us. And seeing, you know, after the games be over, this one of the only shows that I don't quickly change to a movie. I can be watching anything else. Yeah. And once the last shot, the buzzer go off, well, they lost, and I'm on to a movie. You know, but I can sit there and watch them after, and it's more entertaining than the game was.
Come on now.
Charles Barkley would always say, a lot of stuff I got from Charles also, and Shaq, but all of them, but especially Charles, because Charles kind of was the first person that he wasn't the most educated person when he spoke. He would say just about any damn thing.
Yeah.
He was cussing on TV. A lot of stuff I said, well, if Charles can do it, I can do it, and it was funny. He resonated with the common man. Us, with the common man.
Yeah.
And I think that all of them resonate. All of them have a certain thing that we got somebody in our family. You say, well, Kenny acts just like so-and-so in the family.
Yeah.
So Shaq is the big bully of the family, but he's really a big old teddy bear. So the thought of them being ended, that is sad. I don't think that'll happen. I think that even if they cut a deal with, the NBA cuts a deal with NBC, I think it is. I think that they are so popular that they'll still be able to have the TNT show, even though they might not have as much rights to the content right out the road. Because that's really what it's all about.
Yeah.
Who gets the content first, and we distribute the content to you for you to and tell you what to, you know. So TNT has had the rights to that. You know, for the last 20 years.
Yeah.
Do you realize they've been on the air for 20 years?
I didn't realize 20 years.
Shaq has been there for 12 years. It doesn't feel like it, does it? So, you know, it's a sad thing, but I think that the American people and and especially the culture, because Shaq them a hip hop culture.
Yeah.
Shaq them up there, you know, they talking about they used to bring rappers on to perform.
Yeah.
You know, I remember
they just had Rick Ross and
Boy, Princess them song was on there one night when the Hawks was playing.
Come
you know
on.
what I'm saying? Knuck of your buck.
What up, though, Princess?
Exactly. So they are part of the culture, man, and I think that there's no way that I could see us having basketball without those four guys, period.
They're gonna have to find a way to transition that show over to either wherever the hell the NBA gets licensed, they need to be licensing that damn show as well.
They're gonna have to. I don't see them leaving. I just don't see the NBA leaving out Charles Barkley.
Yeah.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah.
That's them two alone.
Ooh,
now
I'm about to take it somewhere.
We're talking about Shaquille. We are talking about Shaquille.
I'm about to go
Shaquille
somewhere.
has to now flex the tentacles he got. You know, because he's Shaquille O'Neal is basketball.
Well, see, I'm about to go with this week. I just want to see what you think about this. You know, after this 20-year run, there's always somebody that's been on the sideline saying, I want that spot. I want that show to come to an end so I can finally tell everybody how I felt about the NBA.
Right.
Do you think that this is going to be a natural progression if we have to have a whole new team of people, commentating the NBA rather than the people that we've grown to love over the years? Is it time for a new era in there? Or do we just keep, because now I'm the man that says if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay. Right. However, it's some other folks that got, you got your Kwame Browns out here. You got a lot of other NBA players and people that have, perspectives that are valuable, that have personalities that could very well say, okay, it's over with TNT. Whoever picks up the licensing, they want to start with a new team, and then they can start with a new team that'll be just as good.
I get that, and what you're saying is, do we just throw the legends to the side? Hey, great, you did 20 years for us. Move on. It's the next. Nah, it don't work like that, like it does in the actual game itself, where you just don't got too old to play. Talking, you're gonna never get too old to play. I think that TNT is already doing that. What they have Draymond Green. Yeah, Draymond Green is actually playing, but he's still commentating.
That's hard too.
They have a certain night where they have Dwayne Wade, Candace Parker, blah blah blah.
They work them all in.
They work them all in. It's the same way with the shows with Stephen A. You know what I'm saying? One day, sometimes he'll have Shannon on there. Sometimes he'll have so-and-so on there. Sometimes you do the same. You're doing the same thing around here right now. So I think that there's a way to evolve without, you know what I'm saying, washing the board 100% clean. I think the veterans are necessary. If you don't put 20 years in the game, we're not throwing away Charles Barkley and Shaquille O'Neal. I don't care what young guys come in. Now, what we can do, we got new young guys coming in, but you're going to learn. I could see separating Barkley and Shaq and each one of them having a team up under them. So at certain different times, maybe TNT is on Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday, maybe it's Shaq and his crew. You know what I'm saying? Shaq and the Fool with young new broadcasters up under him. And then on the Thursday, the big team, which, you know what I'm saying, Kenny, Shaq, and blah, blah, and all of them. But as far as just throwing away the legends, I just don't see it. I don't see it.
Well, see, I'm about to take it here with, I ain't talking about throwing them away. I'm talking about the simple fact that that's not a show that they own. So correct. With them going through corporate changes, corporate shit happens and folks get moved out of positions just simply because there was a merger or somebody bought something and something changed.
Correct.
So once again, this opens up the question to, did we need to have another broadcasting situation outside, or is there a podcast that you can put all four of them on to keep the party going that'll come on YouTube or come on somewhere in between those games so we can still have that feeling regardless of what's going on corporately? Because what I say is, when I say folks want that spot, that's a spot that's bringing in a lot of money. But when you don't own the seats that you sitting in, your butt could get moved up out the seat that you in.
I agree with that, but here's the deal too also. And I agree, I understand exactly what you're saying, but here's the deal. You just said, one, if it broke, don't fix it. Two, you could turn around and you jump in too soon and become Skip Bayless. And your show went from where it was number one, and you're trying to move butts and tell them over they ain't legends with Shannon Sharp, and now you're struggling to get your stuff, and now Stephen A is benefiting from it. Yeah. So it's a tricky thing. Another thing too, label have always been doing that, determining when it's time to make a change, and they don't care about the people. If NBC,
The Last Dance with Michael Jordan,
if NBC cared about the people, then they're gonna have Charles, Shaq, and of course they can put some new guys in there, some younger guys in there, and the ratings ain't quite the same. Pay them a lot less. Yeah. So if I can cut my overhead down and I can put in cheaper entertainment, I can maybe get away with that. We see it in the NBA with teams, Atlanta Hawks. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Why should I pay LeBron and Kyrie's when they was up for free agents and Kevin Durant? I could pay I could pay B-High to play. You know what I'm saying? I can get
watch them ticket sales go through the roof because I'll be out there dunking on everybody. Okay, you heard Ant-Man. Have you heard of Ant-Man? Call me Ant-Man 2.0.
We got this guy, B-High, who wants to play.
Tomahawk dunking on everybody every chance he gets.
The fans are going to be mad as hell.
Come on, bring me Joker. I'm dunking on his ass. Bring me Bobo. I'm dunking. Where Wimby at? I'm dunking on his ass. The Human Highlight Film 2.0.
Oh God!
Oh, so you don't even want to hear that shit?
No, I didn't want to hear that. But I feel what you're saying, and it's a business move. Sometimes it wins, sometimes it's a gamble. I mean, I wouldn't gamble on moving Shaq and Charles and them if it was going to NBC. My first thing would be how to get those four over to NBC.
Yeah,
you know, and maybe that's something they can't do. Maybe TNT won't let them go. Maybe TNT is going to have to step up and come up with something different for those guys. If they lose that particular part, we're going to look at Shaq and Charles them. We're going to look at them. So I think they'll figure it out. I think it'll be okay.
Okay, y'all hit the comments. How would y'all feel, you know, if inside the NBA was no more after next season? Are they replaceable?
Wow.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and then that's just what it is, man. We're going to sit there right there. Hit the comments. Let us know how you feel. Be Hot Radio. Shout it. Big Galaxy. Holla at y'all in a minute, man.
Yes, sir.
We gone.